The ear is a complex organ that is responsible for our sense of hearing. It is made up of three parts: the outer ear, middle ear, and inner ear. The outer ear consists of the pinna and the ear canal, while the middle ear contains the eardrum and three tiny bones called the ossicles. The inner ear contains the cochlea, which is responsible for converting sound waves into electrical signals that our brain can interpret. The eardrum, also known as the tympanic membrane, is a thin layer of tissue that separates the outer ear from the middle ear. It plays a crucial role in the process of hearing by vibrating in response to sound waves and transmitting these vibrations to the ossicles in the middle ear. Without the eardrum, sound waves would not be able to travel from the outer ear to the inner ear, resulting in hearing loss. Therefore, it is important to take good care of our ears and protect them from damage that could harm the eardrum. Anatomy of the eardrum. The structure of this particular object is both thin and delicate, which makes it particularly sensitive to the slightest touch. In order to provide additional protection, the object is made up of three distinct layers of tissue that help to absorb any external shocks. It is also worth noting that the object is located within the ear, which can be a particularly vulnerable area of the body. As a result, it is important to take extra care when handling this object in order to prevent any damage or discomfort. Sound waves and the eardrum. This document discusses the fundamentals of sound waves. Sound waves are defined as vibrations that travel through the air, and they are important for our understanding of music and communication. The document then goes on to explain how these waves travel to the ear, and how the eardrum reacts to them. It's important to understand the mechanics of sound waves so we can better appreciate the world around us, and this document provides a solid foundation for doing just that. Eardrum movement and sound amplification. The eardrum, or tympanic membrane, plays a crucial role in our ability to hear. When sound waves enter the ear, they cause the eardrum to vibrate. This vibration is transmitted to the bones of the middle ear, known as the hammer, anvil, and stirrup, which in turn transmit the sound to the inner ear. The eardrum's ability to amplify sound is due to its cone-like shape and the fact that it is tightly stretched across the ear canal. This amplification allows us to detect even the faintest sounds. However, the eardrum's role in hearing goes beyond just amplification. The movement of the eardrum is also important in distinguishing different sounds. This is because the movement of the eardrum varies depending on the frequency and intensity of the sound waves. Our brain is able to interpret these variations in the movement to distinguish between different sounds, such as a low-pitched rumble and a high-pitched squeal. Therefore, it is clear that understanding the eardrum's movement in response to sound is crucial to our understanding of how we hear. By appreciating the eardrum's role in not just amplifying, but also distinguishing sounds, we gain a deeper understanding of the complexity of our auditory system. Eardrum damage and hearing loss. Eardrum damage, also known as a perforated eardrum, can be caused by various factors such as ear infections, loud noises, and physical trauma. The symptoms of a perforated eardrum may include ear pain, discharge from the ear, ringing in the ear, and hearing loss. In some cases, a perforated eardrum may heal on its own, but treatment options such as antibiotics, pain relief medication, and surgical repair may be necessary depending on the severity of the damage. It is important to seek medical attention if you suspect you have eardrum damage in order to prevent further complications and ensure proper healing. The eardrum, also known as the tympanic membrane, is a thin layer of tissue that separates the outer and middle ear. It vibrates when sound waves hit it, and these vibrations are then transmitted to the middle ear bones, which amplify the sound and send it to the inner ear. It is an incredibly important part of the hearing process, as it is the first point of contact for sound waves and is responsible for converting them into vibrations that can be transmitted through the ear. It is essential to protect the eardrum, as damage to it can lead to hearing loss or other issues. One way to protect it is by avoiding exposure to loud noises, as these can cause the eardrum to rupture or become inflamed. Wearing earplugs or earmuffs in noisy environments can also help prevent damage. Additionally, it's important to keep the ear canal clean and free of any foreign objects that could damage the eardrum. In conclusion, Understanding how the eardrum works and taking steps to protect it is crucial for maintaining good hearing health.